I said salute to the untouchable True School Sports Empire,
That's
taking
right, the
over
untouchable.
not only the South Florida boxing scene, but the worldwide boxing scene.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, we know that, one of our favorite fighters here on this channel, Demetrius Andrade, he will finally be back in the ring after not fighting at all in 2022. He will make a return in early 2023 on January 7th on the undercard of Gervonta Davis versus Hector Luis Garcia as he makes his long-awaited and much-anticipated super middleweight debut against none other than Desmond Nicholson. Now, I'm not trying to revisit the past. The last time I made a video on Android, I said I'm trying to put the stuff that happened with Zach Parker and Janibek behind me because, it was what it was. This is a business. He didn't like the numbers. He didn't want to fight. It seemed like he had a plan all along with PBC. Good for him. I want to move past it. But you guys know some things on this channel I have to talk about for documentational purposes because I may have to revisit this in the future. So, with that being said, and with that being established here on True School Sports, Demetrius Andrade recently did an interview with Ron Goodall, Fight Hype. Salute and tip of the cap to my main man, Ron, at Fight Hype. And Ron asked him a really good question about, the criticism and backlash he received over vacating his WBO middleweight world title and allowing Janibek Alimkhanuly to become the champion off the strength of that, because of him vacating, right? And he had some choice words for that situation. And Janibek, he stated the following, and I quote, "It wasn't worth anything for me. Me and GGG are on the same lane, the same generation, the same era. That's what we should be clapping for, not Janibek." Then he went on by saying about Janibek, "This guy can't carry my bags to the gym. I am not wasting my time." End quote from Demetrius Andrade. Now, I always thought, and let this be known, let this be clear, because people always think that because I criticized Demetrius Andrade and that, maybe I was a little harsh, that I wasn't going to pick him in the fight against Janibek. But I was always picking him in the fight against Janibek because I believe in Andrade's skills. But he didn't take the fight. And the reality is, no matter how he wants to dress it now, Janibek was his mandatory challenger. And he didn't really have a whole lot of options at that time. He vacated the belt. It made him look bad. Now, two things are at play here. Like, first of all, Janibek looked horrible against Denzel Bentley, so that lowered his stock and perception in the eyes of people. But Janibek still, we still got to see what type of champion Janibek turns into moving forward. Right now, it don't look so good, but as you know in boxing, things can change fight by fight. And then also we also have to see what kind of fights Andrade gets. Like if he's able to land the big fights against like Benavidez or Plant or any of those kind of guys, Charlo, and beat them, then as much as I may not want to admit it, then he'll be kind of justified in his decision because at the end of the day, even though like I wanted to see the fight, and I do think that fight would have actually done something for him. He saw PBC. I can't be a hater. It looks like he had a plan all along. Good for him. I'm not one to hate or spew venom. He's one of my favorite fighters. I just want to see the guy in the ring. I'm sick of making these videos about mandatories and purse splits and ducking and not ducking and just stuff that has fuck all to do with boxing. So I'm just happy that he's fighting. But as far as him saying that Janibek couldn't carry his bags to the gym, listen, man. If that's how he genuinely felt in his heart of hearts, like if he felt like Janibek wasn't on that level with him, like he felt like he was a Luke Keeler type of opponent, when he could have whooped him, why didn't he just take the fight and stay busy? Why did he waste all 2022 going from Janibek to Zach Parker, back to Zach Parker again, then vacating from Janibek? Like, if that's how he really felt in his heart of hearts, I know people are gonna say, well, Top Rank, the money wasn't right. I get all that. Like, I get it. It's all business. I get it. Like, these guys got to eat. They have life after boxing. I get all that stuff, right? But the way he's talking, right? This guy can't carry my bags to the gym. I'm not wasting my time. you know, it's hard to say because you didn't get in the ring with he didn't get in the ring with him. It's easy to say it now because he looked bad against Denzel Bentley that, oh, Janibek is a bum, Janibek isn't that good, Andre would have did this, Andre would have did that. This proves, but the reality is he didn't go ahead and fight him. So, you know, these comments are pretty empty and pretty barren if you ask me. But as far as Janibek's concerned, because we can't soak over the past too much, right? We can't do that. You know, we can't, you know, hold this against Andrade. We can't even hold Denzel Bentley against Janibek forever too, because, you know, boxers and fighters' narratives and their careers change fight by fight. So my thing is like with Janibek, right? And you know what? I will actually agree with Brother Punch Drunk Boxing, who responded to Janibek on Twitter. Like, he should be trying to unify with Gennady Golovkin, his fellow countryman. All this talk about, oh, you know, he's my elder and all that, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. If it's about all that, then one of you needs to fucking vacate the belts and go play hopscotch, because this is boxing. This is not, you know, this isn't that. This isn't ballet. This isn't cricket. This isn't croquet. This is boxing. So either you're in it to become the best, or you're just blowing smoke up everybody's ass. But anyway, I digress. That's the news. Demetrius Andrade speaks his piece on Janibek, saying that he couldn't carry his back to the gym and that he wasn't going to waste his time with him. And he's moved on to what he deems to be bigger and better things. Although I will say, I don't know what they're paying him, and I really don't, you know, it's not my business. But Desmond Nicholson is not better than Janibek. I just wanted to throw that out there. He's not better than Janibek. So as long as we have that established, we can move on and look forward to Demetrius Andrade coming back January 7th. The real main event on the Gervonta Davis card. All respect to everybody else, but that to me is the real main event. Demetrius Andrade is back, so happy about that. But yeah, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.